Hey guys, it's Talen, Protector of the Keep. I'm going to teach you all how to properly DAP a weapon. We use DAP so much, everybody needs to know this skill. I often have people tell me that I taught them a certain way, but I don't DAP the way that they showed me. This video will set the record straight. You will need two things to DAP properly. 1. A paintbrush, preferably 1 inch wide. 2. A can of DAP. Only the red can works. Good DAPing always starts with how much you put on the brush. If you use too much, your layers will be too thick and plasticize. If you use too little, you won't have enough for a good layer. DAPing is done in 2 layers since DAP only sticks to itself. Make sure you spread the first layer evenly over the foam. If there are pools of DAP or dry spots, evenly spread them out. We also DAP both sides of whatever foam we are laminating. This is to reduce DAP time. But also DAP only sticks to DAP, so we need to DAP on both sides. After applying the first layer, you have to wait a little, only about 30 seconds or so. This way the DAP can start melting into the foam undisturbed. Oftentimes you don't even have to wait. Depending on the length of foam, you most likely spent more time DAPing than waiting. Now it's time for the second layer. This layer doesn't use as much DAP as the first one. If you use too much, it could plasticize. Now it's time to wait to let the DAP dry. Depending on temperature, airflow, humidity, your star sign, etc., this part takes anywhere between 4 minutes all the way to 10 minutes. You can tell it's dry because the DAP will lose its liquid look. It may still have a sheen or a dull look, but it is drying. Look at this example. You can also touch it. If it doesn't string off, it's good. You also don't have to wait till it's all dry to start laminating. Those not so dry parts will still cure between the foams. Now for the laminating. Be very careful when sticking the foam together. Once DAP touches DAP, you will not be able to remove it. Carefully line up the foam pieces. I line it up corner to corner. Then slowly lower the foam onto the other. It is imperative that you start on one side and line up the edges. Now, after the initial foam setting, press down on the foam. Start on one edge and press it downwards, like petting a cat. This secures the foam and makes sure there are no air bubbles. And that's it! You DAPed your first foam. I got a few tips for you though. DAP on your hands? Just rub it off. DAP in your clothes? It will never come out. DAP in your hair? Don't do that. Ow. Here are some DAP preservation tips. Whenever you are not using DAP, place the lid on the can loosely. When you are done with the DAP, hammer the lid on tightly. That should about do it. This is Talen, Protector of the Keep, teaching you about DAP. Happy forging.
Oh, it has a brush on it. Well, cool. Interesting. I didn't realize that.